Last year marked the 120th year of life afloat for Barge Dinah. She was first launched in 1887. Since then she has been re-rigged, repaired and virtually rebuilt in large part. She has had years when she was left derelict, but now she's come into the ownership of Suffolk skipper Richard Johnson and his wife, who with their crew have taken on the massive amount of work required to keep a wooden boat of this size in good condition. Every winter Dinah's sailed round from her river old home waters to the Deben, to the Granary Yacht Harbour, where she's lifted out and pressure washed. And the first job is to keep the above the waterline planking protected with a fresh, solid coat of paint. When she was built, and later, there was quite a trend for building barge yachts in this style. The design is one that obviously works well on the east coast, with its shallow creeks and expanses of mud, and the flat bottom and sides provided a large amount of internal space. On deck, the layout looks very traditional: the massive main-sheet horse, the raised hoard covers that provide headroom below, and the lines and braces that form part of the barge's original spritsail rig. Dinah's accommodation is massive. There's a large double cabin and a pair of bunks in the bow, a separate engine room and an enormous main living area where you could hold a surprisingly large party. Even with the piled up gear as she undergoes her overhaul, you can get an idea of just how much space there is aboard. There's also a big wet room for the shower and WC. Over the coming weeks and months we'll keep track of the Dinah and her crew with this invitation from owner Richard Johnson.
I'm Richard Johnson and I'm the owner of Dinah together with my wife. You had a little look around the boat today and I hope that you'll join us later on and watch her go back into the water after we've scrubbed her bottom, painted her top black and anything else that's necessary. But the final points of her painting will of course be later on when the weather's much better. We're towards the end of January now, and we're just getting her ready just to slip back in the water to give her protection on the waterline.